Welcome back to God of War 3. Last time we killed Hermes and got his boots. So, we'll continue on our quest to find a girl to throw into the fire. Yay.
Kratos, you can't solve all your problems by murder.
It seems to be working so far.
Is
Yeah, I
it?
mean, it really-
Is it
I
really?
think-
Kratos?
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Everything's
I
going
could've done
swimmingly for you right now, I see.
It is, honestly.
I could have done without the bees, but
Okay,
As
we
far
were
as-
talking
as far as I'm
about
concerned, everything's fine.
we were talking about spiders, but bees can go to hell. Fuck 'em.
Well, no, wasps.
no, not bees, wasps. Yeah,
Bees are
I feel-
useful.
Yeah,
Some
we need bees.
Okay, listen. Just because you need something doesn't mean you have to like it. All right.
I mean, do you mean like the thinner, noisy bees, or like the fat, fuzzy little bumblebees?
Anything that can sting me, I just like any bees.
I mean, spiders can bite and sting.
Yeah, but they also don't get to fly. So that
There are spiders that can fly.
they're flying spiders?
In the last like couple of decades, they found some. Yeah, because evolution.
That's hold the phone. Oh wow. There are some flying spiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doomed.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, still nothing will be worse than the dolphins.
I don't even know if wasps like contribute to the environment.
They
to any
don't.
capacity,
They do some pollination, but like
Nowhere near.
but not to the extent of bees.
no.
No. They're there to basically to be food for like frogs and other shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess if they exist to be food to something else, then I guess they do technically contribute to the environment.
Yeah, it's like mosquitoes. It's like
Mosquitoes we could just completely wipe from from reality and nothing would be
just
harmed.
swipe from reality.
Yeah.
It's like Ryan with an
no,
infinity.
Ryan. The virus population would take a serious hit if the mosquitoes were gone.
Nobody gives the viruses don't matter.
Don't you want malaria to stay? All life
No.
is sacred, Ryan.
I mean, by all definitions, virus isn't a life. So
Oh God! You see, this still bothers me because the definition of life, as given by science, is really like cop-outy for me.
well,
in that,
there's no way to really define it.
yeah, I know, but it's just like
So they just do the best they can.
How is a virus not alive though?
it's
Organism.
technically because it
it-
can't reproduce on its own.
Also,
Like-
it lacks, I believe, RNA.
Yeah, or something like that. It's even though it is autonomous and does reproduce, it's still it's such a technicality is the problem. And I mean, there a lot of people have very big opinions about this sort of thing. So like I can understand, but I personally think that there probably should be alive because viruses can be alive if bacteria gets to be alive. IMO. But
I mean, bacteria is just a single-celled organism. I mean, amoebas are also single-celled organisms.
But they're still by technicality alive.
Yes.
yeah.
Because they can die.
Yeah, but viruses can also die.
Yeah, which means they're alive.
Again, not in the same way.
I mean, a zombie can die, but does that mean the zombie is alive?
A zombie can re-die.
That it's still dying.
Zombies can re-dead.
No, Redead are zombies, Ryan. Get with the program.
I never understood the name re-die.
No, I don't either. It's bad. It might have
mean-
just been like a translation error with undead.
or just potentially, don't want to upset the ratings board by using zombies potentially. Or
Hold on, actually, I'm gonna take a look.
This is the same. Well, hold on. The game Redeads are introduced is the same game that had that fucking thing in the bottom of the well.
yeah,
Also,
I never said the-
What the hell are they talking about?
John, I never said the ratings board made any sense.
Hold on. I want to see what the Japanese name for Redead is. Oh, okay. No, in Japan, it's just Redeado. So maybe it was something that they thought sounded cool in Japanese. Like, oh, it sounds like English Redead, but it's like when you actually say it in English, it's dumb.
It's just Redead.
Yeah, it's like how it's basically the opposite version of the weeb being like, oh man, this is so sugoi.
It's when you hear the name of something and it's clearly in a different language, and in that foreign language it sounds exotic, but to like the native speaker, it's really mundane.
There's a old episode of the Muppet Show where their guest spoke French. I forget which guest it was. And he's talking to Kermit, and he's like, you can say anything in French and the ladies will love it. And so he gets Miss Piggy, and then he starts talking in French to Miss Piggy, and she's like, oh la la, and stuff like that. And then Kermit asks what he said, and he says something to the effect of, I said that her hair smells like garbage. So yeah, if you say something in a different language, people will think it sounds cool, even if it's...
Yeah, just by default, it sounds exotic.
Which is why a lot of people prefer subs to dubs, even though the original Japanese might not be that much better.
There are reasons to prefer subs over dubs.
That's true.
Especially, I mean, technically, yes, a lot of Japanese voice acting is very mundane by their standards.
Yeah.
The difference is you can't tell that as a foreign-speaking person, whereas you hear mid-tier English voice actors sounding really bored saying the lines, it takes you out of the experience, whereas the Japanese it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, that's 100% correct, yes.
I get that, but I also feel that's kind of unfair that you don't judge a sub by the same quality just because you don't understand it.
I mean, that's
what I mean.
True, but the end result is something where you enjoy the experience more because you don't understand it.
Through ignorance.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't care if it's sub or dub.
No, I generally don't
take
either, but it's
yeah.
It's easier to quote-unquote get into it as far as the voice acting is concerned if you don't exactly know what is good or not. And you're just reading subtitles.
Yeah, for me, as long as the dub is passable, I prefer hearing it in English just because I have a harder time connecting with the voices if they're in another language. That's just me, personally. So, yeah, but I mean, then again...
to some extent, because I feel emotion is universal.
A lot of emotion is universal, but there's a lot of subtleties that you miss when you don't understand the language. Not to mention that Japanese as a language uses words to display subtleties, like how they phrase stuff is used to display subtleties a lot more than in English, where tone of voice is often...
Yeah, see, that's kind of that's like the biggest hurdle why I am so hesitant to try and at least attempt to learn Japanese, because of all the fucking variations of...
You also have to learn 2 new alphabets, which is also a pain in the ass.
Okay.
I mean, it's 2.5.
Oh yeah, because of
half?
kanji.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, kanji's like another 17 alphabets. How many of them
also
are?
katakana is technically trying to say foreign words in Japan, but it's still technically different symbols you have to learn.
Yeah. So, that's...
I see why they just break into English randomly, because they can't be bothered to put up with this shit either.
It depends. In music, they do that just to fit lyrical styles better.
Sure.
Yeah.
And as far as using English words go, that's partially due to a lot of words being invented post-World War II. So you'll have something like email, well, they'll just use mail for that. Just because they can't be bothered to make a new word for it, because it's just easier to say meru.
There are ancient Grecian robot... Oh yeah, wait, no, we've been over this before.
Yes.
We saw the Colossus of Rhodes, yeah.
Also, wait, hold on.
I mean, that wasn't really a robot, though. He was just
There's an ancient Grecian PlayStation controller.
Yes.
Yes.
The PlayStation Alpha.
PSA.
Always check beyond the camera borders, even though Kratos would normally be able to see it himself.
If you go to a Dropbox, because it was funny, because there was a part where I think you missed a treasure chest, like it was like really early in the game, where you go down a hole and you can't really immediately tell, but you can walk behind there. Always do that with these kind of games. Like if the camera is pointing you one way, go the other way.
Ancient Grecian Hatsune Miku.
Wow, you could tell that Guitar Hero was popular around this time if they have this minigame in this game for no reason.
Freebird! I don't know that one.
That one hasn't been written yet.
Through the fire and flames. Oh, kiss my ass! Whoever said that.
That one I know how to do in person. Just picks up the heckler and throws him into a fire.
Were either of you guys ever able to beat that level? No.
Not on expert. No.
I dropped the series really hard after 3 because I thought 3 was such a difficulty spike. Like I thought. I didn't think 3 was that well designed.
I like the music more in 3 than in 2, so I like.
But that's why I'm so disappointed, because I love 3's track list, because 3 had a really good track list, but like the notes, the structure of the notes, I thought was like it's bullshit.
It is an extraordinarily difficult game, yes, because there's just some like widdly crap that is hell on your hands.
To me, call me a curmudgeon, I still like the best ones too.
I just don't like a lot of the covers in 2, personally.
That's fair.
For me, the most important thing in a music game is the music. So...
What? Get out of here.
Okay. All right, John.
Just exit the Discord call.
Those were first, Gareth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, all things considered, like... I think we're kind of past the prime of music games. I mean...
Oh, a long time ago. No, yeah. I mean, it depends. I mean, because there's still a dedicated... Oh, well, okay. I'm pretty sure there's a dedicated fan base to like, Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
Oh, yeah, no, there people are still playing the games, for sure.
Yeah, they're past their prime, for sure. But, there's also the Hatsune Miku stuff. There's so many different rhythm games, especially in Japan.
Yeah, for sure.
But they also have a much bigger arcade scene where those kind of games thrive.
Very true.
Yeah, like, I think...
But, like, every time they bring some of those machines over here and they go to an arcade or a convention, there are always lines for that.
Yeah.
For that shit.
So there's still like a audience for them. If you ever pull out Guitar Hero at a party, people will be all over that shit.
Yeah. I still love DDR.
I would love DDR if I could move my ass more than 7 times before.
You don't move your ass, you move your legs.
Which is attached to my ass.
You playing DDR? You're playing DDR with your ass?
It's the secret tech that you haven't heard of before.
That's how holding out on you, John.
What are these rounded arrows? Well, I think it's the shape of your ass.
That's how you super expert butterfly 100%.
Oh man.
We should do a Mario Party Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix playthrough.
Next convention, like in 10 years from now.
10 years from now when we're allowed to go outside again?
Yeah.
Because that game is the most ridiculous and dumb game in the entire world. Like,
that's something
you lucked out. You don't have to worry about getting a haircut in the middle of all this because your hair's already long.
Yeah, no, I haven't had to cut my hair in forever. But want to know what one of the most quote-unquote fun things about Mario DDR? So you have to play the story mode in order to unlock all the music. So if you buy the game, and then open it up to play with friends right out of the box, which I don't think is an incredibly hard thing to imagine. The only song available to play is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oh.
I'm not even joking.
Wow, that sounds awful.
More importantly, can we play as Dr. Goomba Stack?
Oh my god, that is... Okay. That one...
Just hear the cogs turning for that one.
So here's the thing. Nintendo Choice of Character bothers me in a lot of stuff. Like, your Pink Gold Peaches and your Mario
Baby
Galaxy Bees and stuff like that. Those bother me because they feel like lazy and random and dumb, and like, who would want to play as that? The Dr. Mario Goomba Stack is the level beyond that, to the point where it's so dumb, it's amazing.
Is it exactly what it sounds like?
Yeah. It's three Goombas on top. It's 3 Goombas stacked on top of each other, wearing a stethoscope and a doctoral coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the coat like hangs off the top one's back, and there's still arms on the coat, and it's like flailing around. It's the stupidest thing ever, but it makes... Oh man, like, a lot of the Dr. Mario, like, doctor variations for it is like, you see the Donkey Kong doctor, and then it's like you walk over, so you're in your operating room, and the doctor walks over to you, and it's Donkey Kong. What do you do? But yeah, no.
I wouldn't be too shocked because DK know would do.
I think I'd feel safer with Dr. Donkey Kong than Dr. Wario, personally. Because you know he ain't washing his hands before he starts.
Yeah, but at the same time, Dr. Warrior's greedy and he would just charge you up the ass for treating you.
Dr. Wario probably doesn't work for the hospital. He's probably in the insurance company.
He doesn't use any FDA-approved medicine.
Also true.
Yeah, he can get this experimental one for half off, so why wouldn't he use it?
I'll see you guys all in the next part for God of War then, I guess.